Hello, hello, welcome back after the international break, long international break. Uh, and the first game that we're going to watch, I hope we're all going to watch together. It's been a while, I'm a little rusty, but really glad to be back. Haven't really seen any of the UEFA Nations League games, but really looking forward to this game today. And some of you might be questioning why am I watching Tottenham Hotspurs versus West Ham? Well, I was eagerly waiting for the Premier League to return. And you know what? I actually missed the last game between Spurs and Brighton, which was an absolute cracker of a game. So I just don't want to make that mistake again. I want to be able to see as many Big Six games as I possibly can. And this is going to be a huge game weekend because not only do we have Spurs versus West Ham today, and I think this is going to be an exciting game because West Ham are coming off a huge victory against Ipswich Town 4-1. Antonio getting the first goal in the first minute, and Spurs absolutely bottling it against Brighton after going 2-0 up. So I think this is going to be a very exciting game. Just setting up the final pieces. Give me one moment. And also the reason, if you can see, I have the West Ham team on my list. It's not an indication of who I'm supporting or what's going on. I just want to be fair to all teams, even if it's Spurs. Even though I'm an Arsenal fan, I just want to take a neutral perspective on it. I don't want to be biased. These words that are coming out of my mouth uh, do not necessarily, reflect my true feelings. But yeah, Spurs versus West Ham at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Uh, really looking forward to it. And I think we're just about to kick off. So just put my mic down. There we go. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna check the lineups in about 1 second. Give me one quick second. There we go. I'm also trying to stream this on Instagram, so I'm just making sure that it's all set properly. Perfect. All right, so I think you guys must already know that what the lineups are. We have West Ham, Areola in goal, Wan Bissaka, Todibo, Kilman, and Emerson in the back. Rodriguez playing lonesome in central defensive mid, and then a four-man forward midfield of Rodriguez, Jared Bowen, Thomas Suchek. Spurs just making an attack there. Lucas Paqueta and Mohamed Kudus with Antonio, the only man up front. So a good lineup. I mean, West Ham in their last game have scored 4 goals, so I'm expecting that this game is going to provide us with some sort of with some sort of action. And yeah, you guys must be wondering why am I streaming this game in particular? It's good practice. I've been a little rusty. I haven't done the stream for about 2 weeks because of the international break. Obviously, um, I have nothing to do with the UEFA Nations League, and I'm not a huge Ronaldo fan or a huge Messi fan or something like that I have to watch all the international games as well. I mean, yeah, sure, it would be nice to watch, but I want to watch something where there's some prestige involved. UEFA Nations League just does not give me that kind of vibe. I don't even understand why the top players are selected to play that particular league. It's basically a glorified replacement for the international friendlies that used to take place some time ago. So I have absolutely no interest in the UEFA Nations League. Obviously, any of you watching from Europe or even from Asia or anywhere else for that matter, you might have different opinions. Cristiano Ronaldo playing for Portugal. I remember that a lot of people. In fact, I saw some streams where people were really excited to see Ronaldo back in action for Portugal. But yeah, I don't really have those kind of I don't really have those kind of you know like it does not excite me. It doesn't do it for me. Right, here we go. Tottenham with a chance. Oh, that was pretty close. Brennan Johnson for Tottenham. If any of you guys are playing FPL, he has been uh, a top player. He's really getting a lot of points for Spurs and for all of you guys who have him on your who have him in your team. So yeah, Brennan Johnson is that guy right now. He's him. I think this looks okay. And if you don't have Brennan Johnson in your side, then that's fine as well. That was pretty cool by Areola. Uh, Looks really cool. Airlock, take me to Penn Island. What? Where is Penn Island? Hi, by the way. Hello. Thank you for joining the stream. Take me to Penn Island. What is Listen, man, this is a football stream, all right? If you want to troll, troll some other time. Penn Island, Penis Land. Come on. This is a football stream, guys. Let's have some football related banter. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate you're here. I hope you're doing well. Now, since we know that Tottenham Hotspurs are big level bottlers, it's quite possible that they might start strong, they might play well, but eventually they might crumble. Lately, we've seen this kind of performance from Spurs because that's what we've come to expect from them. Oh, and by the way, I'm also going to be doing Manchester United versus Brentford. Here we go, Tottenham with the attack, but it's cut out by Rodriguez. Yeah, I'm going to be doing Man United versus Brentford. I believe that Ten Hag's job is on the line still. I believe he's on the ropes. Any kind of lack of performance is going to be questioned. Corner for Tottenham, cleared out. Ten Hag in. Well, a lot of Man United fans do not want Eric Ten Hag as the Manchester United manager anymore. They're quite sick of him. In fact, a lot of streamers are, like they're getting a lot of content out of Eric Ten Hag. So are all the other footballing streamers because Manchester United are currently 14th in the Premier League. One of their worst starts to a Premier League season. Here we go. West Ham have a great chance, and what a save by Vicario. What an absolute mental save by Vicario. That should have been in the back of the net. West Ham United should have taken the lead over there, but excellent move by Jared Bowen from the right hand side. And oh my goodness, Kudus should have buried that. He hit it straight at the goalkeeper, comfortable height, but still it came to him with a lot of power, parried it away, and it's out for a corner for West Ham. I mean that could have been if it was anywhere else besides straight at the keeper, then that would have been 1-0 West Ham. That was a weird shot. What are they doing? Yes, I know it's Saturday, but coffee is the flavor of the day. Excuse me. Are you guys encountering any problem uh, on the stream right now? Oh no, I forgot to record. Ah, yes. Also, today is the first time that I have my chat on my screen. I have finally started using Prism Live Studio. There was So, Football Fan Reactions FC, it's a YouTube channel. It has over 60,000 subscribers. It does reaction compilations. So, what they did was they created a self tutorial kind of a video, or a normal tutorial kind of a video, as to how you can incorporate overlays on Prism and make your stream look a lot more professional. So, this is the first day that I'm doing that. And so far, I'm just trying to hope that everything is working all right. There's no lag, because I keep checking my CPU usage. It should be below 60%. Currently, it's hovering around 77. Yeah, and it's averaging at around 75%. So I am a little bit concerned that the stream does not show any lag, or the output resolution is fine, because then I will, for the other games, I would have to tweak it a little bit. Man United versus Brentford should be a good game. I am really looking forward to that. Uh, notice. So far, the best chance of the game has come to West Ham's Mohamed Kudus. Quite frankly, I think it was a huge mistake on his part to hit it straight at the goalkeeper. Here we go. Heung-min Song. Oh, I think that literally just brushed the outside of the post. And now we have two very good chances in the game. Kudus with the first one. Oh boy, oh boy. Son was looking for the far post. Almost shaves it. So we now have two very decent chances in the game. And this looks like it has the makings of it could be a nice game. But in football, you never know. Chances, if they don't materialize into goals, if they come to nothing, it's pointless. You have to make the most of your chances. I know, as an Arsenal fan, hey, look at that. That's a foul. It's a professional foul. I think that's Udogi. Oh, guys, I think the stream is lagging quite a bit. I'm not liking the looks of this. Uh, Something will have to be done here. Anyway, West Ham back with the ball. They've scored. West Ham have scored. Mohammad Kudus has taken his second chance. West Ham have gone 1-0 up in the first half, and Mohammad Kudus, after having a great chance to score, hit it right at the keeper. But this time, in the same exact position, he has managed to find the back of the net, and it is all too easy for West Ham. They are making those chances from the right hand side. Jared Bowen puts in the cross. Nobody was marking Mohammad Kudus, and it is West Ham 1, Tottenham nil. And it seems like, oh, it wasn't. I think it was. Yes, Jared Bowen gets the ball on the right hand side, hits a low cross, and no one is marking Kudus. Such an easy finish for him, and Vicario can do nothing about that because the last time Kudus shot the ball right at Vicario at a comfortable height, so he was able to parry it away. But this time he easily finds the left hand side of the net. Tottenham can't do anything about that. And West Ham have gone 1-0 up in the 18th minute at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which means terrible news for Tottenham fans right now. Not that they're not used to it. I mean, one must understand that Spurs are not going to be enjoying this right now. So sorry, I'm looking down because, I'm just sharing the stream with a couple of other people. So both West Ham and Spurs had one good chance each. However, West Ham have taken the lead. Uh, it was, I mean, if I'm going to be honest, that was literally their second shot on target. First one should have been a goal. It was almost a carbon copy of the move by West Ham for the first attempt. And here comes Spurs. I believe someone is down on the right hand side. I think it looks like they're injured because. But Spurs are playing on. They're not resting, and the keeper has the ball. So, oh, I think it's Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson has stayed down. I think he's up now. I think he's fine. Oh, yeah, I think kind of stepped on him over there. All right. Yeah, we're good. So 21 minutes played. West Ham leading 1-0. Cross by Madison. Johnson almost got to the end of that. Excellent footwork by Madison, but nothing comes off of it. Jared Bowman on the right hand side. Excellent move this by West Ham. West Ham looking a lot more fluid. Tottenham still looking a little bit sleepy over here. Let's call them Spurs. Comes to nothing. Other exciting games today. There's going to be United versus Brentford. Let's have a look. So today's games, the first one is Spurs versus West Ham. Currently West Ham leading 1-0. 24 minutes played into the 25th. Then we have Everton away at Ipswich Town. At the same time, we have Manchester United versus Brentford, which we're going to be covering. Then again at the same time, Aston Villa away to Fulham. That should be a very exciting game. Fulham are in great form right now, as we saw by their performance at the Etihad Stadium. They almost, if Adama Traore had taken his chances, then Fulham could have easily come up with 3 points. However, they came up with nothing. They did score 2 goals though, but yes, they should have done a little bit more. Aston Villa, as we know, Aston Villa, I think their last game was against Manchester United, where they played quite poorly. I think Aston Villa just didn't show up that particular day. So, but yeah, regardless of that, Unai Emery is a great manager, we all know. And Aston Villa are a fantastic side, right from their goalkeeper to their forward, Martinez and Watkins, and that midfield is pretty good as well. So yeah, Aston Villa, fantastic. They are going to be playing at Craven Cottage today at the same time. Newcastle will be hosting Brighton. That's another exciting game. Newcastle, Brighton, almost evenly matched teams. Brighton, with that fantastic comeback victory. Here's a corner for Tottenham Hotspurs. It is completely wasted, overshot, and out for a goal kick, past everyone. Yeah, so I was saying Brighton on their day they can actually beat anyone. Brighton have taken points off Arsenal. Brighton have the ability to even disturb the rhythm of Manchester City, and they can certainly challenge Newcastle United. So I would say those two teams are equally matched, and that should be a fantastic game. Again, at the same time, we have Leicester City going away to Southampton. Now, these are two sides that are probably going to be fighting to stay afloat in the Premier League at the end of the season. That's tentative. We don't know. I mean, let's not say anything about Leicester City. Leicester City, former Premier League champion, stunned everyone 2016, 2017, I believe, or 2015, 2016, one of those seasons. So yeah, no game in the Premier League can be taken lightly, and no one should know better than Arsenal, who are going to Bournemouth. That is the next game. That's going to be 10 o'clock my time at night. So Arsenal cannot take Bournemouth lightly. Bournemouth, one of the smallest grounds in the Premier League with a capacity of only 11,000. And Tottenham, oh my goodness, they've missed. Brennan Johnson has missed an absolute sitter in front of the goal. What an amazing cross. All he had to do was head the ball in the direction of the goal, but he has absolutely botched that. It's not that far away, but from this distance, that is inexcusable. Brennan Johnson, oh my goodness, all he had to do was get his head on the ball. What has he done? Poor fool. Corner for Tottenham. I don't think he got a head on the ball. Even though he lost his marker. Tottenham with another chance. Oh, it's gone out for a goal kick. I think Brennan Johnson did well to lose his marker, but did poorly to not get his head on the ball. If he had, that would have been 1-1. Easy. It's a corner for Tottenham. We'll just discuss Bournemouth versus Arsenal in a moment. Madison with a cross again. Areola collects easily. So yeah, Arsenal cannot take Bournemouth lightly. Bournemouth, one of the smallest grounds, so the atmosphere is going to be quite electric. 11,000 capacity at the Vitality Stadium. Uh, However, Bournemouth aren't doing that well in the Premier League currently. If we just have a look real quick at the table, Bournemouth are they're not doing that bad either. They won 2 games out of the 7. They've drawn 2 and they've lost 3. So not the worst. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, not the worst. They're above Manchester United currently. So they're equal on points with the Manchester United, but they're doing better with the goal difference. They've scored 8 as against to Manchester United's 5. And I think that is the problem with Man United. This was the same problem with Manchester United, even though they scraped results last season and the season before that. They just have this huge problem of scoring goals. 1-0, 3-1, 2-1. Those were the kind of wins. But mostly they were conceding a lot of goals. Conceding a lot of goals and not scoring enough. If you check their goal difference, even though they finished in the top 6, I think their goal difference was almost close to 0. So yeah, that does not abode really well for a team like Man United and their manager Eric Ten Hag and their team as an overall. A lot of Man United fans in my country, streamers, fans, everyone, they've been literally screaming for Ten Hag's head, and this is a topic that I feel will not end until one of these two things happen. Either Ten Hag gives Manchester United and their fans a miracle season. He wins a double. That'll just shut them up. Okay, that's one thing that could happen. Or Ten Hag has to leave. Now, as per the reports that I'm reading, Ten Hag has an agreement with the owners of Manchester United that he has a process in mind which he wants to implement at Manchester United, and he has the backing of the owners because they 100% support him and support his ideas. So if Ten Hag is going into the press conferences and confidently saying that I have the backing of the owners, I think he feels that his job is pretty much secure. But my question is, does he feel that he has the backing of his own players? Because the performances that Man United players are giving currently, it just does not look like they believe in Ten Hag's ideas. It just does not look like they are completely convinced, or are their morale is boosted and they go into every single game trying to give it their best, give it their all. It just does not look like that. In the game against Aston Villa, even though they were really, really poor, Man United just could not come up with anything concrete. There were no good attacks. There was absolutely nothing besides one lame Zirkzee attempt on goal, which was just like half of a toe poke. So yeah, I just don't see it. And the man of the match for Manchester United, yes, this is such a big topic. The man of the match for Manchester United in that game was 35-year-old Johnny Evans. 35-year-old Johnny Evans was man of the match for Manchester United. Why? Because he was disciplined, because he did the basics right, and he literally showed his experience. Even though he's not one of the, you won't really say who were Manchester United's best defenders ever. Johnny Evans' name wouldn't really be there. But Johnny Evans is currently, right now, you know, arguably one of Manchester United's best players. That just tells you a lot about the performances by all the other players in that squad. क्या करे भाई अब Manchester United has really, really dipped. Nobody's afraid of Man United anymore. In fact, they've become quite the joke of the town. They've become quite the joke of the footballing community. Such is life. These things happen. You just have to brave on and keep going. No matter how much you're criticized, you just have to take it on the chin. Like Tottenham are taking it right now. 33 minutes, West Ham still 1-0 up. Besides that chance for Brennan Johnson, where he failed to get his head on the ball, I don't think I've seen Tottenham come up with any real chances, although they do have a lot of possession. Shot on goal. Ariola saves. That is an excellent save. It almost came out of his hands, and I believe Solanke was ready to pounce on it. But yeah, as I was saying, Tottenham Hotspur, oh, it was deflected and almost came out of his hands. Excellent save by Ariola. Excellent reflex save. So far in this game, even though West Ham are ahead, most of the attacking is being done by Spurs. That was a poor pass. It just shows that he's a little bit nervous. Areola is a little bit nervous. Spurs with majority of the possession, majority of the attacks, and West Ham seem to be right now content with that one goal lead. Here we go. Cross from the right hand side. Corner. This is going to be a long evening. Not to forget, tomorrow is the big day, the big game, Liverpool versus Chelsea, 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. I know a lot of people are going to be watching it. I'm going to be watching it. Very excited. Big game. And October is going to be, there are going to be quite a lot of games in every single game week. Here we go. Corner for Tottenham. I think it's like the 6th to 7th corner. Maybe I should just open up the stats. Oh, it's good. It's a good fight there by Antonio or Skudus. Yeah, let's just go back to this match. Spurs versus West Ham. He's calling me again and again and again. What do you want? Spurs 44% possession, 9 shots, 1 on target. West Ham 4 shots, 2 on target with 30% possession right now. So yeah, I mean, when it was 0-0, West Ham weren't afraid of going up front. Now it just seems like, and here we go. Spurs have a very good chance over here in the 35th minute. Pass to the right hand side. It's Kulusevski. Hits the post and it's gone in. Kulusevski has equalized for Tottenham Hotspurs. As soon as they got the break on the half line, good pass on the right hand side. Found Kulusevski. Kulusevski turns in and takes a shot at the near post. It hits the first post, hits the second post, and goes into the back of the net. Yeah, let's just watch the highlights over here. West Ham poor, not keeping possession properly, allowed Spurs to get a foot in the game, and Kulusevski, he has one of the best left foots. First post, second post, back of the net. 1-1. An excellent finish by Kulusevski as well. Did that hit Areola? Did he get a hand to it? He did get a hand to it. He did get a hand to it, but not enough. So Spurs equalize. It's 1-1 now. And West Ham are going to have to revisit some of their tactics. See, I'm trying to call this game as a neutral. I am an Arsenal fan. This is a Spurs game. I'm not going to get overexcited. I'm just trying to enjoy my football on a Saturday. Even though it's Spurs. I know I keep saying that. Ten attempts. West Ham are going to have to regroup now and find some other way to beat Vicario. I mean, in the opening minutes, in the opening exchanges, Jared Bowen was just having a free for all on that right hand side, and here on the right hand side, yeah. And Mohammad Kudus was being left mark on the left. So they had two almost identical chances. First one, Kudus should have scored. He hit it straight at Vicario. And the second one, however, he found the far post and the near post and got West Ham the lead. No, Kulusevski did not score an identical goal. 38 minutes played. We're in the 39th minute now. Yeah, let's go revisit the stats. Oh, I'm so sorry. That wasn't the possession. That was the. Oh, here we go. Brennan Johnson on the right hand side. Good defense by West Ham. Yeah, 62% possession against 38. Ooh, Spurs are now looking dangerous. I mean, they do have quality players for this game. How many corners? Spurs have had 11 corners. 11 corners. It's the 39th minute. Spurs have had 11 corners. That is nuts. I was thinking it's somewhere between 6 and 7. It's 11. If Arsenal had that many corners by now, Gabriel would have scored a hat trick. I think after Kane left, I think the Solanke signing makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, that is an excellent turn by Antonio. He left Van de Ven for dead, although I don't think he can beat him for speed. That was a little unnecessary shoulder barge by Van de Ven. I think he felt a little bit teased over there. If anyone's, I see like four of y'all are watching right now. If you can tell me if there's some kind of audio distortion, if you can hear everything clearly at your end, if it's too loud or something like that, I would really like to know because I want it to be perfect for United versus Brentford. This is the first time that I'm using this software, so I just need to tweak it as well as I can because from my end the output was okay. It was just slightly loud, but I just need to make sure that it's fine at your end as well. Here we go. West Ham on the left hand side. Ah, that was really, really poor. They've given the ball away. Spurs, okay, they've got the ball back. That was Paqueta. And he goes into the book. Yeah, the first yellow card of the game goes to Lucas Paqueta. Now, I'm not going to be able to do the red and yellow cards and everything. Only the red cards. Only the red cards. It's good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. How did Ariola miss that? Excellent pass. Oh my goodness. What a move by Spurs. Oh my god. That was top draw. That was excellent. What a pass by Kulusevski. He's actually one of my favorite players in the Spurs side. Bite your tongue. But no, I mean, you got to respect quality. I mean, if he's playing against Arsenal, screw him. Jump off a bridge. I don't give a shit. But, watching as a neutral, them playing against West Ham, 13th, where are they? 10th in the table. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to enjoy a game on a Saturday. And the Premier League's been on a break for 2 weeks. So I'm also going to be enjoying other games. I'm going to be enjoying United versus Brentford. Obviously, after that, there's going to be Bournemouth versus Arsenal. Totally hyped up for that. Not hyped up. I just want to make sure that we don't make any mistakes. We got a clean sheet, 2-0 comfortable victory at Vitality. And, like good return. Spurs. Madison's in the box. Out for another corner. How many corners is that? Is that the 12th corner? Feels like it's the 11th or the 12th corner now. God, I'm getting phone calls from someone again and again. What do you want? So I think we're going to go into the first half 1-1. It's very likely because I don't think there's going to be a lot of stoppage time. Haven't really been any stoppages. Speak of Bissouma with a good tackle. Tottenham 24 touches in the opposition's box. West Ham 8. That's actually a very fair idea. If you want to get an idea of the game, that's a very fair stat. Oh my goodness, what a pass! Oh, what a pass! Whoa! Oh boy! Oh no, that was Mohamed Kudus. That was too wild. The audacity of that. But he thought if I am to try it against someone, why not try it against Spurs? But Vicario is a very good goalkeeper. I don't think that's the move for Kudus to make. And they've got to take this game very seriously. This is not Ipswich Town. Spurs have quality players in their side. West Ham should be wary of them. 1 minute of stoppage time. I think that's going to be. Where this. Oh my goodness! Son is through. Son is about to score. Put it back into the box, and that's it. That's the last touch of the game. Uh, Pretty even stuff, I would say. 1-1 is an accurate idea of how this game is going. Although I must say that Kudus should have scored the first opportunity he hit it straight at Vicario. The second opportunity was an exact copy of the first chance that they had, and this time Kudus managed to find the back of the net. After that, it's been all Tottenham, one-way traffic. Tottenham equalizing with an excellent goal by Kulusevski after West Ham lost the ball in the middle of the pitch. So stay with me, guys. I'm going to take a quick break, get in the chat. Let's get some banter going. And I will be back for the second half. See you then. Right, here we go. Second half is underway. Spurs won, West Ham won. I've got myself a cup of coffee. Oh no, what happened? I am back. Phew. Sorry, guys, still getting used to working this software. What do you think? PM Sar has just been subbed on. Uh, you think that Spurs are capable to win this game? Madison has come off. Wow. So Madison has been subbed off of Pablo Marisar, and that would leave questions in anyone's mind that it's possible that Madison has been injured. That that's the only reason I can see why he was subbed off, or maybe some other reason that we might know what happened to him after the game. To Debo right now on the ground. I think Spurs, you know what? I'm just not going to make a prediction. I'm going to say it's possible, quite possible, because West Ham do have quality players on their side. But because Spurs are playing on their home ground, it's likely that they might come up with a win and all 3 points. But can't take it for granted. This entire half could be extremely dull, or it could open up. Considering that Spurs have been in high scoring games, the last game that they threw away was against Brighton, where they were 3-2 up, and then I'm sorry, where they were 2-0 up, and then Brighton went and won that game 3-2. So you never know what can happen. Obviously, after this game, we have um, Manchester United versus Brentford. That should be a really exciting game. Is Brentford going to is Brentford going to score in the first minute again? I think out of the 7 games that we've seen them play right now, I think that they've scored in the first minute in at least 4 of them, which is crazy. Not the first minute exactly, but like round and about the first minute. So it should be really exciting to see. A lot of back passes going around for Spurs. Jared Bowen on the ground, but I think he's fine. I think he's okay. I think that's another Spurs corner. I think that's now 14-15 in this game. 13. Close. Ooh, Spurs in the box again. Spurs have a great chance. Spurs have scored. It's Bissouma. And 6 minutes into the second half, Spurs make a very good move on the left hand side. Passes it back to Bissouma. Bissouma charges it. No one's marking him. No one can mark him. And he buries the ball in the back of the net. So a good goal by Spurs. Let's just have a look at the highlight. Let's just recap what happened. Spurs coming down the left hand side. Not offside. Never offside. That great run by Bissouma. And I think it took a deflection before it went in. But that is, yeah. That took a little bit of a deflection. Yeah. So as expected, Spurs take the lead at their home ground. It's 2-1. I mean, to be quite honest, they've had majority of the possession. They've had majority of the chances. They've been hounding around that 30-yard line. Oh, here we go. Mohamed Kudus for West Ham. Oh, he just keeps the ball with himself for too long. You never know. Maybe West Ham could equalize over here. Oh, here we go. Kulusevski, another chance. Son! And it's gone in again. Inside 5 minutes, West Ham have conceded twice. And this time, I think it was an absolute defensive error. Kulusevski with a great chance, and then he just lays it off to Heung-min Song, and Son buries it. But I just have to see a replay as to exactly how that went in the back of the net. I am going to change the scoreline, obviously. Let's just quickly have a look at what happened over here. West Ham lose the ball in the center of the pitch. That's the second, third time that they've done that. Kulusevski free on the right hand side. Lays it off to Son. Son hits it. Oh, Areola saves it. And I think that's a Todibo own goal. Areola saves it. It ricochets off of... it ricochets off Todibo and goes in the back of the net. So I don't think Son is going to be credited with that goal. I think it's going to be an own goal. Definitely an own goal. But yeah, the game is done. I think that's safe to say because a 3-1 lead for Spurs now and West Ham haven't been really playing that. They haven't really been attacking that much, and I think there's been some sort of a scuffle on the sidelines. Suchek is complaining about something. Yeah. Okay. So basically, what Suchek does is during the start, he just clatters a Spurs player, throws him off the pitch. If he doesn't keep his discipline, it might have been worse. This game is pretty much done, guys. 3-1 to Spurs, 57 minutes. We're in the 58th. West Ham have no choice but to play attacking football now. And I really hope they do. I mean, I don't understand. They have some quality players. They're just not fulfilling their own potential. Their fans must be feeling really frustrated because Jared Bowen is a good player. Mohammad Kudus is an excellent player. Antonio is a decent, okay, kind of a striker. You have Rodriguez in midfield, Suchek in midfield. You have Lucas Paqueta. Where is Paqueta? I haven't seen him this entire game. This is the kind of crisp passing that West Ham need to do what they're doing right now. Because otherwise, in this game, they've been sort of they've not. It feels like they've not been taking it seriously. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is what happens. This is what happens when you try to play too much of attacking football. Heung-min Son, free on goal. It's 4-1. It's 4-1, and what was bad has now gotten worse for West Ham United. Heung-min Son, absolutely free, one-on-one. Not with the keeper, but with the final defender. And he easily beats him, cuts inside, scores on the near post, and that's good night for West Ham. That's pretty much done. Maybe I should just leave. But out of respect for the stream, I will never ever do that because, yeah, who knows how many more goals Spurs are going to score. West Ham lose the ball. Son is the final man up there. He cuts inside, scores. This is just West Ham just have to focus now on damage control. Half an hour still to play. Todibo had no chance. No chance. Son finished near post. Couldn't he do that last season against Manchester City? Huh? Idiot. Anyway, no point crying over spilt milk. And Tottenham Hotspur's favorite son, their hero, Heung-min Son, has scored. Big Doy. Do I have any? Oh my god, I have Van de Ven in my FPL and Spurs have conceded. Can't Van de Ven score? Oh my god, they've given the ball away. West Ham are. West Ham! Oh my god, what are West Ham doing? What are West Ham trying to do over here? They've given the ball away right at kickoff, like 1 second after kickoff, and Son has just hit the inside of the post, and luckily for them, it's not gone in. Luckily for them, it's not gone in. This is horrible by West Ham. Absolutely horrible. They've given up. They've completely given up. They don't care what happens in this game. They don't care that they don't care about their away fans. They don't care about anything. Those fans should be they should absolutely belt them. They should give it to them. This is horrible. They should start playing attacking football. Instead, they're just trying to concede as many goals as possible. And this time West Ham have the ball and they could have scored over there. Oh my goodness. I think they're appealing for handball. I think they're appealing for handball over here. Oi, oi, oi. It could be. It could be. His back was to the ball. I don't think they're going to go for a VAR check. I don't think so. It. I think it definitely hit Udogi's hand. Is this going to be a penalty? I think they are having a VAR check. It's a corner. VAR says no penalty. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it was literally blasted at him. But if his hands outstretched, shouldn't that be given like a corner or something, a penalty or something? Gosh, I really should have slept, man. Still, regardless of that, I mean, West Ham are playing really poor. 4-1. The team sheets for the other games are out because this is a dead game now. I mean, what are West Ham going to do? Score a consolation goal? I mean, they should. I mean, they should at least try. I mean, their fans have paid a lot of money. Man United, Brentford. Let's have a look at the lineups. Come on. Who knows? Maybe Spurs could like score a few more over here. The way that it's going, that's what's exactly what's going to happen. Kulusevski tried to curl one in at the far post, but boy, why is it so hot? It's the middle of October. It's almost ending. Here we go. Poor. There's just nothing on offer from West Ham United. They are absolutely atrocious. Those away fans must be pissed. Absolutely pissed. Anyway, nothing can be done about it now because 4-1 to Tottenham. Come on, just let I want Van der Ven to score just one goal. Am I asking for too much? Hmm. Oh my god, this could get worse. Oh my god, are they that bad? Have I? Oh boy, have I really overrated these West Ham players? Have I hyped them up for no reason? Just because of their last result against Ipswich Town? Because the way that they're playing right now, it looks like Spurs are playing some League Two side. This is West Ham United. Come on. I mean, didn't you guys learn something? I mean, you have good players in your side. What the hell are you doing? You're pissing me off. You're making me watch Tottenham win. Sure, their fans are ecstatic right now that they're beating this absolutely piss poor West Ham side. Oh my god. Can't wait to watch Manchester United versus Brentford. And it's a yellow card for Soler. Soler has obviously come on. Why aren't they showing me the United versus Brentford lineups? Timo Werner's about to come on for Spurs. Why? What is that going to do? And I think Mavropanos is going to come on for West Ham. Unbelievable. Anyway, we'll just do that before the game then. West Ham are terrible. Terrible. No wonder they lost 6-0 against us last season. How did they win the Conference League? I mean, yeah, I know Declan Rice was there, but still, Spurs could have easily been 5-1 up. Okay, here we go. United. Onana, Diego Dallo, Matthias Delic, Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans starting. Lisandro Martinez on the left. Ericsson, Casemiro, Garnacho, Fernandez, Rashford, and I'm guessing Zirkzee, Hoyland. Okay, that's the go-to squad anyway. Ahmad not starting. Ugarte on the bench. Brentford, Flecken. Son is coming off for Spurs. That makes sense. Mbuemo, Damsgaard, Lewis Potter, Kevin Shade. Is what's his name? No, no. Is Bissouma not part of Brentford? Who knows? So Mavropanos, centre back, he's come on for West Ham. Kulusevski again. He's cutting open West Ham. Pedro Porro with something wild. Oh, Solo has made a good clearance over here, and West Ham are through. It's pretty much 2-1-2 right now. Third person is coming back. It could be a counter attack. The third person is back. Jared Bowen. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Spurs have retreated. They have five, six, seven players behind now, and only like four players for West Ham. So Spurs did well there. Wee! That was a good shot. Well saved. Oh boy. Why their passing is atrocious. It's bad. It's poor. So bad. I mean, I guess I don't really see the point of them even trying right now because it's just ridiculous. All right, are you going to show me the so United have won each of their last 5 home league games against Brentford by an aggregate score of 13-2. Last defeat coming in February 1937. So the stats and history heavily favoring Manchester United, not the future and the present. Sorry to say. So yeah, it's not looking like his history wise. It's not looking very good for Brentford. The West Ham away fans are leaving. A good The good news for them is that they don't have that far to go. It's not that they're in Newcastle or someplace. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Good tackle. Good tackle. Oh my God. Spurs look like they could score at least 2 more goals over here because the way that they're playing, the confidence that they have, and the free person that they have on the far post almost resulted in another goal. Oh my goodness. What is Kulusevski trying? See, now they're just toying with West Ham. West Ham are so bad that Kulusevski is trying tricks. I mean, he's a good player. I get that, but he's almost trying to pull a move out of one of those FIFA street moves. Richarlison seems to be coming on for Spurs now. I think uh, I think what Postecoglou is trying to do is he's trying to make sure that all his players get on the score sheet one by one, and the away stand looks pretty much empty. West Ham fans sick of their team, heading home, rightfully so. Can't blame them. Yeah, why not do something else on a nice Saturday afternoon? Looks nice and sunny over there. Sure, it's great weather, lots of pubs, fish and chips, hang out with the family, maybe drown your sorrow in some beverages. Hopefully, I don't have to do that tonight. Spurs fans, of course, elated. By their standards, great performance from them. Certain 3 points, 4-1 victory, score 4 goals against any team, you're always happy. Here we go. Here we go. It's kicking off. There are going to be red cards over here. Two players are down. I think it's Van de Ven and Richarlison who are down. I think Kudus has absolutely lost it. I think he's going to get sent off because he's picked up a fight with one too many players. He's pushed two players, and now he's going back and he's looking for more. I think there's going to be a red card for Mohammad Kudus. This is just the icing on the cake. Let's see what happened. Kudus is kicking his ass. I think Kudus is provoking a reaction over there, and then he hits him on the head, and then he elbows Richarlison. Inadvertently, he elbows. It looks like yellow, really, for all of that. He was literally kicking Van de Ven in the ass. Are you kidding me? Did nobody see that replay? Maybe the referee is just trying to be lenient. He knows this game is done. Although it's not his job. Both of them get a yellow card. This happens, man. This is professional football. Yeah, what about that? What about that claw to the face of. He almost slapped Sar in the head. I didn't even see that. So that's like three different fouls he's done. Richarlison, Van de Ven, and Sarr. And he gets away with the yellow. But then Trossard kicks the ball. Okay, so there is a VAR check. There is a VAR check. I think Kudus is going to get sent off. 100% he's going to get sent off. That is one. That's a yellow right there. I don't know how Richarlison has fallen. And then that one on Sarr. Yeah, he's literally hit him in the head. Flat hand on the head, and referee had his back turned, so he probably didn't see it. Oh my god. Stop wasting time. Just send him off. Oh, the referee is going to go have a look. It's definitely a red card. It's definitely a red card. What are you talking about? Trossard kicks the ball away 1 second after. That's one. That's one. Here comes number two. Yep, red, straight red. See you later. Oh, and I think he just lost his head over there. Red card to Mohammad Kudus, who literally tried to get into a handicap match with three Spurs players: Sar, Van de Ven, and Richarlison. What was that? I mean, come on. You're wasting my time. I have to do three streams today. One of it was yours. Now I have to do United versus Brentford. Then I have to do Bournemouth versus Arsenal. And you're picking fights with players. When you're already losing 4-1. Just see out the game. You don't want to play the next game or what? I think there's like stuff going on at West Ham. I think there's like discontentment. It feels that way. How can it be? I mean, last game they were playing so well, and this game they've literally like washed away all of their efforts. It's poor, man. Poor, poor, poor. You know what? Google is so stupid. I mean, the lineups have been out for at least 20 minutes now. Oh, finally. Finally. Thank you. Yeah, I thought Visa was going to start. Visa is not starting for Brentford. Fabio Carvalho. Is he the Fabio Carvalho I'm thinking about? Can't be. Okay, so we know the Man United squad. Guys, usually I have the lineup of the team that we're not familiar with. We If you're watching the stream, almost all of us know the squad of the top six. Usually they're very popular and we all know their names. But for me as a streamer, I like to be aware of who they're playing, every single player that whom we don't know of. Now there are some people who are so deep into football, they know every single thing about those players that, but because I'm new, so I just have to do that as a practice. So please excuse me. Flecken, Pinnock, Collins, Vandenberg, Ayer, Norgard, Janelt, Embuemo, Damsgaard, Lewis Potter, and Shade. That is the Brentford lineup. 88 minutes. The match is going to start in about. Yeah, it's going to start in about 45 minutes. So I'll have enough time to set the next stream up. I want you all to join because it's no point talking to just myself. goal kick. So evidently, there's going to be around 6 to 7 minutes of stoppages, all thanks to that little wrestling match that happened. So bear with me for a little while. I'm not going to do a summary for this game. I'm just going to set up the next stream. Here we go. Spurs. 7 minutes of stoppage time, as I said. Yeah, we're just about done with this game. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick summary because there are 3 minutes left. Uh, Whatever happens in this game, it's not going to change the final overall outcome. West Ham started well. They made a couple of attacks down the right hand side. Jared Bowen was free. Spurs looked like they took a while to get into the game. Could have scored two. He just scored one, and he got a red card, got sent off. Spurs equalized well. In fact, they dominated West Ham right after they conceded the first goal, which is a good representation of how not to give up. So they were surrounding the box and making a lot of attacks against West Ham, and West Ham they just did not have an answer to that. Eventually, they conceded in the second half. In the 52nd minute, Spurs took the lead, and within 5 minutes, they doubled that lead. And eventually, Spurs could have like scored two more, so this score could have been 6-1. It could have been really damaging. 4-1 seems like an appropriate scoreline for this game, I gotta say, because Spurs have dominated. There's no doubt about it. Although West Ham did start well, they showed inklings of promise, but overall West Ham have been really really bad. They've taken this game very very lightly. It just feels from their body language and from their mentality that they did not expect to come here and win the game. Even after they took the lead, they were not they were losing the ball in the middle of the pitch a lot. They lost possession to Spurs many many times, and even when they got the ball, they weren't really passing the ball well enough. So yeah, I think that this is an absolutely accurate scoreline. I think this is as the way that the game has gone. This scoreline could be expected. Now, the next game is going to be Manchester United versus Brentford, which is going to start now in 35 minutes. So I'm going to end this stream as soon as the final whistle blows, which is not long now. It's about just 30 seconds left, plus maybe a couple of seconds extra. So I really hope that you guys are going to tune in for that. Because that is going to be a very exciting game. Even though history is not on Brentford's side, Brentford have won only 2 games against Manchester United, last one in 1937. So yeah, can Brentford turn things around? They certainly do have quality players in their side. They have Mbuemo, they have Flecken. Okay, fine. I'm sorry I said Flecken, but I don't know why. Why is Bisa not starting? Anyway, I think that's it. Final whistle has gone, and I will now see you guys for Manchester United versus Brentford.